Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do an unboxing of the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Now this is the Sprint edition. Now I am going to get the Verizon one also, but that one doesn't come out until at least November 26th, 27th, around then. I already got it on pre-order, but I didn't feel like waiting, so I decided to cop a Sprint one too. Now, before we get into the unboxing, let me just talk about something real quick. A lot of cats, they seen my Galaxy Note 10.1 video, and they was asking me, what's up with the black background? Well, the reason I got the black background up is because I'm in a man cave now. I'm not doing videos in the office anymore because it's a lot easier for me to do them in the crib. This way I don't got to lug all these boxes and accessories, and I got to bring, everything I don't usually bring with me to work, I got to bring in just to do a video. I can just do it easily, in the man cave. Now, behind me is a big giant mirror. So if I take down the black sheet, you're going to see the mirror. It's going to reflect off the camera. It's going to be too much stuff going on. And basically, you're going to get mind fucked. So that's why I got the black sheet up. Now, it's a little bit low budget and all that, but, that's how I roll. Low budget. Now, also, if you've seen the other video, it's kind of dark. I'm still playing around with the lighting and, the video angles and all that. We're going to get it by the next couple of weeks. We'll have a full-size studio setup and all that, and videos will be better quality. So right now, you're just going to have to get the low-budget version. Back to the unboxing. This phone right now, y'all know I don't like to beat around the bush. This phone is boss. All right, this phone is the top of the line phone, the best phone I use ever so far. But, I'll reserve all of my personal opinions to the end. Let's get into the unboxing. As you can see, nice quality presentation from Samsung, as usual. If you look at the back of the box, like I already said, this phone is certified, Floss seal of approval. Alright, this phone is a definite go. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. Now, keep in mind, if you buy this phone off contract, it's going to run you $650. So that's why I had to pay $650 plus tax, so you're looking at $700. For $700, you want that quality presentation, and everybody knows Samsung, they never let you down. So, like you see, you get that sleeve effect, which always makes it feel more quality. Galaxy Note 2. So let's open it up. Once you pop it open, as usual, the books and shit, nothing fancy. But this is where it starts to look nice now. You got the little sleeve. You open the sleeve up, and you have the actual device. Once you pop that out, and you take out this little inner layer, you get some more stuff. You get the micro USB adapter, the plug to plug it in the wall. And as usual with Samsung lately, you get a nice set of quality official Samsung headphones and earbuds. So that's it for inside of the box. Let's take a look at the headphones, because somebody hit me up in the comments and said I never showed what the headphones actually look like. So this is what the headphones look like. Quality. Now, trust me, I prefer these over the iPhone headphones, and that's not, y'all know how I do with the iPhone and, the Android back and forth and all that. We would just be having fun, but to keep it 100 with y'all, these headphones sound way better, and they're much more comfortable than the Apple headphones. And you also get earbuds, because everybody has different size ears. So if you got big ears, these ones might not fit you right. So you can switch and put some bigger ones on, or you can put some smaller ones on. But these headphones, real nice, real comfortable, real loud. All right, and you also have the mute button on the headphone. You got the mute button. If you can see it, you got the mute button, and you got the volume up and down. So these are quality headphones that you're getting for free with the phone. So that's a good look. Now, let's take a look at the actual device. Beautiful. I mean, this is it. This is top of the line. This is the one we all been waiting for, especially dudes like me that's kind of big and, you wanted a bigger phone. This is it. This is as big as it gets. This phone is straight up boss. I can't stress it enough. But let's get back to the unboxing and my first impressions. Now, y'all know I don't really like to do too many specs, but since this is an unboxing video, this is the only time I'm gonna really hit y'all with a few specs. So let's talk about it real quick. Inside the phone, you got a 1.6 gigahertz quad-core Exynos processor. What does that mean? Well, all of the other phones that's out right now are dual-core processor. This one is quad-core. So you got 2 cores in the Galaxy S3, quad-core, in the Galaxy Note 2. Even if you're not a computer geek and all that, quad core just means that it's 2 more extra cores, so your phone is going to be a little bit faster. It's going to be better at multitasking. It's going to be 0 lag. All right, so you got the quad core processor. You got the 5.5 Super AMOLED Plus HD display, which is 1280 by 720, which looks amazing. It just looks beautiful. I mean, the screen is so big and so beautiful. Inside the phone also, you got 2 gigs of RAM, which means that multitasking is a go. You got a 3100 milliamp battery. Let me peel off the back so you can see what it looks like. The battery is huge. 3100 milliamp battery. And you got a spot for your micro SD card. Which means that, now keep in mind the Sprint version, this one comes with 16 gigs internal memory. You could drop whatever size SD card you want on it, and you can bring it all the way up to 64. So that's a go. You know, not like with the iPhone, you got to go out and buy either, 16 gig, 32 gig, or the 64 gig. No, you just buy this one and make it whatever size gig you want. That's a good look. Let's put the battery back on. So now let's talk about some of the features on the phone. Now, I'm not going to really turn this into a real review because I'll save that for next week when I got all of the features down, even though it's pretty much exactly like the S3, but it's a couple of more added features. So let me show you some of them right now. Let's take a look at the lock screen first. Before we even get into the features, let me show you around the phone a little bit too. Build quality. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this phone a solid 10. Solid. Now let me show you something that looks hot. Now this is the Galaxy S3. I'm going to see if you get the right light angle so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at the side of the phone. You see how the S3 is plastic, but it's kind of gray plastic. So it gives you that aluminum look, but it still feels like plastic. Look at the Note 2. This is that shiny aluminum look, which feels like aluminum. So it just gives you that real premium feel. Sick. On the front of the phone, you got a 1.9 megapixel front-facing camera. You got your light proximity sensors. You got your speaker, so you can hear people talk. On the bottom of the phone, you got the physical home button, which once you get used to it, like I said in the S3 video, you'll love that physical home button. Trust me. You got the physical home button. You got your menu button, and you got a back button. Now you can set that to stay lit up as long as you want. I like to keep mine on for like about 10 seconds. Now, if you look at the right of the phone, you got the volume rocker up and down. On the other side, that's on the left of the phone. On the right of the phone, you got the power button. Now, over the years, I've grown to love the power button on the side. I've always been a fan of having the power button on the top. But after having so many Samsung phones and getting used to the power button on the side, once you get used to it, you'll love the power button on the side. On the top of the phone, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You got your noise cancellation microphone. On the bottom of the phone, you got your micro USB charging port. You got another microphone. On the back of the phone, you got Samsung branding, which is good. No Sprint branding. You got the Samsung branding and Galaxy Note branding. You got a speaker. And you also got your 8 megapixel camera with your LED flash. So basically the phone has everything that you need on it. So that's what it looks like around the phone. Now let me show you some of the quick, like I said, I'm not going to show you all of the features, but I'll show you some of them that I've been using because I got the phone on Thursday. So I've been using the phone. I haven't put it down since Thursday, to be honest with you. And some of the features, I'll just show you some of the features that I find, most useful right now, fresh out the box. First, let's take a look at the lock screen. As you can see, I got my information tick on the bottom. So if I hit that and scroll up, I got the news, the weather, and I can just click on, like, say right now we see East Coast braces for Hurricane Sandy. If I want to get more information on that, click on it. It's going to give me some options. Open it up with Google Chrome. And we see we get some information about the hurricane. Now that's all from the lock screen. So let's go back to the lock screen. Let me move this box out of the way so I can get a better angle. Next, on the lock screen, some more hot features. As you can see on the bottom, you could go straight to your phone, your messaging. You could go straight to Google, Google search, Google Now. you could go to your internet and you could go to your camera. Or you could just swipe and open the phone. So let me show you how that works. Say if I want to go straight to Google Now, just hold it and swipe up. Straight to Google Now. Now keep in mind, this phone is running the latest Android Jellybean software, 4.1.1, so that means you get Google Now. If you never had Google Now, trust me, you'll love it. You see I got all the cards up. So I got my favorite card. So you can see on this card, it's showing me about the Jets game, the Giants game, the weather. You can set it to tell you how long it's going to take you to get back and forth to work, and it'll always update you in your notification tray. Or you can just hit Google Now if you want to find out what time is it. Oh, I'm sorry. I got the phone on. I got the volume down because I'll be getting so many notifications and I want to interrupt the video. Let's try that again. What time is it?
The time is 7:32 p.m.
What's the weather today?
The forecast for Jamaica, NY today is 69 degrees with a chance of showers.
So Google Now is definitely tough. More lock screen stuff. Like I said, I'll get into this heavier in the real review. You can say something like, "Hi Galaxy." I was in the middle of talking, but let's try that again. You could use voice command to open the phone. "Hi Galaxy." And it goes straight to your S voice. Also, there's other features that I could set it to the voice where when I'm on the lock screen, I could just say, "Who called me?" And it'll bring up my missed call menu. Now, I didn't set up all of that stuff right now, but I'll have everything set up when I do the real review. So the lock screen already, you can see a ton of features just on the lock screen. And with any other Android Jellybean phone, from your lock screen, you could go straight to your notification bar. So I can scroll down straight to the notification without unlocking the phone. Therefore, at the top, you got your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS. You got your sync, screen rotation. You can control the brightness. Let's turn it up for the video. You got all your notifications. You could just swipe them away. Or you could take it straight to a notification. If I want to see, maybe I got some email, take it straight to the email. That's hot. And another quick, I'll show you one more feature from the lock screen. Is the camera, which is important. Now, there's two ways to access your camera from your lock screen. And you know me, I'm always taking pictures. I'm on Instagram all the time. If you're outside and something happens right in front of you and you want to get a quick picture, when you hit your lock screen, you can just hold on the camera icon and swipe up, and it'll take you straight to camera. But if you don't want to do that and you want to be more advanced like me, from the lock screen, just hold the middle of the phone and turn it sideways. And it'll take you straight to your camera. That's a hot feature. Okay, that's hot. Like I said, when I do the real review, we'll play with all of the features, but that's something that's crazy hot right there. Let me show you some more stuff. Now, with Jellybean, you get all the other stuff. You get the resizable widgets. So you see I got Flipboard. If I want to resize it, just hold it down. And I can resize it. Now, keep in mind, I just put this screen protector on the phone, and this is from a company that I never used before. And I'm not really feeling this screen protector because, I don't know, right now it feels a little sticky. That's why it seems like the phone is lagging a little bit. But the phone has zero lag. It's just the screen protector is a little bit sticky on it. But the phone is smooth, zero lag, like I said. Android Jellybean, you get all the features. Let me show you a couple of other quick features real quick. And one other feature I forgot to mention when we was looking around the phone, the S Pen, which separates this phone from any phone on the market right now. Okay, so I'm glad I forgot to mention that because this is something important. I'll show you how that works in a second. Let me show you some other hot features. You got all the gestures that you got with the S3. You got them on the Note. So say I'm in Foursquare and I want to take a screenshot. All I got to do is swipe. And you got a screenshot. Now, what makes this one even hotter than on the S3 is when I scroll down to my notification bar and I look at the screenshot, you see it says screenshot captured. I open that up and I have some options. So I can either delete it, I can share it, or edit it. So now if I want to edit the screenshot, I hit edit, and it's going to take me to some software. that now I have a whole bunch of different options. I could change how the picture looks, change it, make it look cartoony, make it look black and white. I mean, all these different features. Let's scroll to this is all stuff you can change to the picture. Like I said, when I do the real review, we'll look at that more. You can edit it, you could draw in the picture. You could erase, you could, it's so much stuff. We're not going to get into all of that right now, but it's a lot of features. And that's just from one simple screenshot. So the swipe gesture works perfectly. Now let's take a look at the S Pen. The S Pen is located on the bottom of the phone. Once you pull out the S Pen, you're going to hear a sound. You're going to hear, because keep in mind, this is running the TouchWiz Nature UI. So everything has that water drop sound, that, nature sound, that rain kind of sound. So it's kind of hot. But once you take out the S Pen, let's put it back in and take it out one more time. You're going to notice the top of the phone. Let me clear all this notifications. All right. Now I'm going to pull the pen out. Keep your eyes on the top of the phone. S Pen detached. So that lets you know that you took the S Pen out. And another cool feature about this is, say you put this down on the table and you break out and you go outside, it's going to send you notifications, let you know that you never put the pen back in. So that will help you from losing it. You know what I'm saying? So if you leave it in the car or something, or you leave it at work, you'll know that it's not in there. And the little slot that you hold it in is a definite good look, because now you don't have to carry it in your pocket. But once you take the S Pen out, it brings up an extra page. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You get an extra screen page. So now if you see on the bottom, I got 5 home screens. Now watch when I take the S Pen out. Now I got 6 home screens. And of course I just dropped it. Alright. Now, the S Pen, same as if you see my Galaxy Note 10.1 video, the S Pen has many features. We'll go into that in the real review, but I'll just show you one right now that's kind of hot. Back to Foursquare. So say I'm on Foursquare and somebody checked in at a restaurant that looks nice, and I want to send it to somebody and show them about that restaurant. All you got to do is hold the button on the S Pen, and I can circle this. So let's hold the button down, circle that restaurant. Now that restaurant is copied into a clipboard, which I could send now to any one of these applications. So let's try that again, and I'll send it somewhere so you can see what I'm talking about. So say somebody checked in that Resorts of the World. I want to send that to my man. Highlight it, hit email, or hit messaging, whatever one you want to do. So now it comes up, I can send it to him directly as a message, and it's going to come up with a picture. Another thing that's sick about the S Pen is the handwriting to text recognition software. It works perfect. So now say I want to email it to my homeboy Mike. All I got to do is write it out. Now keep in mind I'm writing upside down, so I'm going to try to get this as best as I can. M-I-K-E. You see? Now I can just hit Mike. And if I want to leave a little message, all right, check this out. Check this out.
Hey.
That's how it works. What's up, babe? All right. So that's how that works. All right. Sorry about that. The homie was installing something in the crib for me, so I had to take a quick break. Y'all know I don't really like doing edit videos like that, but anyway, let's get back to what I was saying before about the S Pen. The speech, the text, the writing the text, everything works. Like I said, we'll get into that more in the real review, but it's definitely sick. Definitely sick. It's so many features on this phone. I'm going to need 3 videos to get into all that. So this is just unboxing, first impressions and all that. On a scale of 1 to 10, this phone is a solid 10. There's nothing about this phone I don't like. The size on this phone, especially if you're a dude, you got big hands and all that, crazy. Beautiful screen. All of the colors look nice. They pop out at you. You already know with Samsung, the black colors look rich and dark. This phone is a solid 10. I know you heard me say other phones are 10 and all that, but this phone is really an 11. All right? On a scale of 1 to 10, this phone is an 11. This phone is a certified go. Now, As far as accessories go, I did pick up a few accessories. I'll show you them real quick. We got the official Samsung desktop dock. So all you got to do is plug the phone in. As you see, it gives you choices. You could go to your clock. You could go to your radio. Hot. Okay, so you got the desktop dock station right there. Now, Sprint sells a couple of cases. I picked up this body glove. This is what it looks like. It's just a rubber case. It has a nice texture feel to the back of it. It has the glossy finish on the bottom. I'll drop it on the phone so you can see what it looks like. This one slips on and off real quick. This is nice. Now, keep in mind, this phone is so big, you're going to want some grip on it. All right? So it has the nice grip feeling on the back. This one was about $20. So they're selling that at Sprint. And, of course, I got another case for when I want to go out. You know, you got to have something a little bit more fancy. So I got this one. Meanwhile, here go the screen protectors I was telling you about. This one, I don't even know what company this is. I threw the box away. Whatever one is one that they selling at Sprint, don't get this one. This one is too sticky. I'm about to peel this one off in a minute. Not really feeling this screen protector, but with a phone that costs $650, and you know, keep in mind at Sprint, they want more for the insurance on the Galaxy Note. It's $15 a month for insurance. You're going to want that screen protector. You seen the scratch I got on my S3? Don't let it happen to you on your Note. So get a screen protector, but not this one. Go on Amazon or eBay and get something different. I also got the flip cover. So let's open that up and I'll show you what it looks like. Now this is the flip cover for the Galaxy S3. You see how it has that nice soft inside, that velvet kind of feel? This is the one for the Note. So it's a little bit bigger, but same exact flip case. All right, you got the book inside of here. You got some hard material, and this side is nice and soft, so you don't have to worry about scratching the phone. And you got your cutouts for your camera and your flash. So let's pop this one on and see what it looks like. Now with this case, it's kind of unique because you got to take your battery cover off. So the case is basically another battery cover. So you pop the battery cover back on. Snap everything into place. Make sure you peel that plastic off. And this is what it looks like. Nice and classy for when you're going out. So let's pop one on the S3 also so we can see what it look like for dudes like me that's going to be rolling around with both of them at the same time. This is what it's going to look like. So we pop it on the S3. Snap everything in. Beautiful. Now a lot of people saying this phone is too big to fit in your pocket and all that. I already went to the gym with it, so I had it in sweatpants. I had it on in my pocket with shorts on. Had it in the car on the dashboard. The phone is not too big, all right? It's not too big. It's perfect size. And even if I got to rock both of these at the same time, not that much thickness in my pocket, okay? So, and then also I'll show you a little size comparison. This is the Note and the S3. You see the size comparison? This is some other heavy hitters I'm rolling with right now, the Note and the Nexus. Much bigger. The Note and my Evo 4G LTE. Much bigger, but all about the same thickness. Sick. On a scale of 1 to 10, this phone is an 11. You need to go and get this. All right, if you're on the fence and you're waiting for all of these LG Nexus and the HTC, you know, the HTC 5 or what they call it in Japan, the butterfly and all that. If you need to get a phone right now and you're on the fence, don't get the iPhone 5, don't get the Evo LTE, don't get the new Nexus and all that. Go and get this Galaxy Note. And when you see the real review and I show you all of the features, you know what I'm talking about. All right? Shout out to everybody that follow me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding that Facebook page down. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at 24/7. And shout out to everybody that be, you know, leaving all the comments and all that on the video. I appreciate all the love, all right? It's your boy Floss. I'm going to catch you with y'all on the next trip. Deuces. Oh, before I get out of here, shout out to the homie Daniel Green. Let me show you something real quick before I roll up. Now, on the S3, if you see the new Motorola phones and you like that new UI, they have the APK out right now. Now, people seen it on the Android market. If you've seen the Motorola battery widget and all that, that's just a widget. This is the full APK, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is the Motorola Circles. All right, now they got the Circles widget on the market, but it doesn't work like this. This one you can flip up, flip to the clock, with the weather, flip to all your different weathers, and with your battery, you get settings. And now this is not just a widget, this is a full launcher. So when you go that way, you get all your settings. This is a full Motorola launcher. So shout out to the homie Daniel Green on that one. I ain't forget about you, my dude. Catch you with y'all on the next trip. Deuces.